right, so coming off the heels of the CREB forecast, and we're going to give you some of that information a little bit later. I want to thank David Anderson for handling the trivia. Steve got caught up a little bit, and in Steve's defense, he sent over the questions, so it was all good. But CREB had some forecasts, but let's talk a little bit about the market overall right now.
Sure, sounds good.
So starting off, obviously the price of oil has finally gone below $30. We're probably not going to see it bounce back up above 30 in the next little while with the news coming from out of Iran, which we'll talk about in a second. But right now the price of oil is sitting at $29.70 US, and we also have our US dollar sitting below 70 cents as well at 68.77. And we were just saying that if you go to CIBC's website to buy in terms of cash. Okay, so we're back.
We're back. Let's talk about the number of listings.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is going to be good news and the numbers just keep going up and up and up. Right now we're at 4,849 listings in Metro Calgary, which is up 246 listings from last week. In Red Deer, we are up 26 listings from last week, and we're currently sitting at 572.
Cool. In terms of the months of inventory, which we got up right now, we're sitting at 7.75 months of inventory. So this is up from 6.73. This is largely to do with the fact that the listings are increasing and the sales have not been following yet. We haven't got into that time of the market yet. We haven't hit the spring marketplace yet, so we do expect the sales to pick up. Single-family homes in a buyer's market, no question, the entire market is in that place. 6.17 months of inventory, and condos are lagging behind right now at 10.05 months of inventory.
Looking at our non-Calgary areas that CIR has some offices in, Okotoks, we're at 10.61, Cochrane 11.05, Red Deer 10.40, Airdrie 5.74, and Strathmore is at 16.67. So all of those moving up a little bit, but to Lindsay's point, that should probably remedy itself in the next couple of weeks.
And Airdrie is still holding strong.
Airdrie's the outlier in all of this every single week.
Yeah. So good for Airdrie in terms of their development. They always got some good economic stuff happening there. Our benchmark price is sitting at $448,800. And again, that changes every single month. So we don't update that week to week.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little about in the news, because there is a couple big things that happened. One massive transaction in the oil field. Yeah,
what we're going to talk about in the news is both oil related. So the first one is the big deal that everybody's been hearing about on the news involving Suncor has gone through. So it was a $6.6 billion purchase of the Canadian oil sands. So for Suncor, that is fantastic news. You know, one of the things that we've talked about a little bit on this meeting is if your pockets are deep enough and you can buy in right now, this is absolutely an amazing opportunity, because we know that certain things are always going to come back, and historically oil is one of them. So Suncor, this is a big play, and I'm kind of excited to see what happens to them when.
This is a bit of a pro and con situation. First of all, just apologize. Our connection seems to be a little bit spotty today. We've tried two different sources of internet connection, so I think we're actually running from.
It's Blue Monday.
It's Blue Monday.
Blue Monday. It's no one's going to have a good day. It's Blue Monday.
Yeah, we're chalking it up to our service provider on this one. Okay, bit of a positive, negative news story here. Good news is that Iran has complied with all of their nuclear regulations, so they're not going to have any nuclear bombs. So the U.S. has lifted sanctions. Western world has lifted sanctions off of Iran.
Yep.
The bad news of that is that Iran is now free to trade in the oil marketplace, which could bring another $500,000 of barrels of oil per day onto the oil marketplace, and that is just going to add to the existing supply. And Iran processes oils very, very inexpensively, so they're not going to have a problem, and they want to regain market share. So that's coming on right now. Not good for oil, good for nuclear war.
Yeah, very good for nuclear war.
Yeah.
Another good thing that isn't written down, but it's been really darn cold lately, and apparently it's supposed to be in the positive digits starting tomorrow all week. So that's nice.
Yeah.
We should add something. That's nice.